If you've ever put together a kid's bike, you've probably felt the frustration of a scraped knuckle from a slipped wrench, or wanted to curse confusing instructions. But that wasn't the case at the World Trade Center Oculus Wednesday afternoon. Like passionate pit crews, hundreds of volunteers smiled as they assembled hundreds of bikes. It was all part of the 10th annual 9/11 Day of Service and Remembrance, hosted by the 9/11 Tribute Museum. CEO Jennifer Adams-Webb says many of the volunteers were there during the 2001 attacks.
Being a survivor is a really difficult experience to come back to the same place where you went through a horrible experience. But the perseverance of those people to rebuild Lower Manhattan is really incredible.
For the last 5 years, Saul Negron has volunteered at the event. Last year, his team put together a record-setting 22 bikes in one afternoon.
It affected me personally because I knew someone who perished away in the World Trade Center disaster, and this is my way of giving back to the servicemen and women who are serving and protecting us in this country.
And once the bikes are assembled, they'll be brought down to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, where they'll be delivered to the children of military families who are awaiting their arrival.
I just got goosebumps. I thought I was just going to law enforcement families, and when I came here today, they told me the bikes are shipped out on Saturday to Fort Bragg, and that is just really awesome. I'm sure these kids are going to be quite happy.
Adams-Webb says the 9/11 Tribute Museum started assembling the bikes 7 years ago after discussing the biggest needs for military families. Since then, they've made it a point to donate the bikes to the families of military units with the most deployments.
Those units, unfortunately their parents are away a good portion, some of them, several times a year. So it's nice that we can actually, give them something that they can feel like, we really appreciate what their parents are doing.
Giving both the kids and volunteers a little extra love to keep pushing forward. Reporting from Lower Manhattan, Joe Messeri, Pix 11 News.